Well, hi beauties, hi babies, hi cuties, hi patooties. Hi, good morning. I hope you are well. I hope your buttholes are well. I hope your colostomy is well if you don't have a butthole. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you find this. It is a general message, so whenever you find it, it's the right time. It is timeless. Oh, it is a general message. So please use your own discernment and take what resonates and leave the rest. And it is timeless. So whenever you find it, it's the right time. Wow. Wow. Let's get into it. Sorry, I am still getting over being sick, so please hang in there with me. I apologize if the coughing is aggressive on the microphone. All right. So, the song that, like, I woke up to, I should say, like, it was just, like, in my head when I woke up. Is, Delta Dawn by Tanya Tucker. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? She's 41 and her daddy still calls her baby. All the folks around Brownsville say she's crazy because she walks downtown with her suitcase in her hand, looking for a mysterious dark-haired man. In her younger days, they called her Delta Dawn, prettiest woman you've ever laid eyes on. Then a man of low degree stood by her side, promised her he'd take her for his bride. Oh, I thought there was more lyrics to that. Interesting. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he wasn't meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Interesting. So what I got here, because also, like, just to, like, get a little clarifier song for this, the clarifying song was Rumors by Nefx, Nefx. She's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it. It's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just want to get her all alone on a mattress. I'm seeing that, like, people have seen you've been mistreated in, like, past relationships and stuff like that. And there's a lot of talking, you know, a lot of trying to figure you out. Especially, like, if you're on the spiritual journey and others aren't, they think you're crazy because you're open. You're you're just doing you. You're not trying to please anyone or anything of the sort. Excuse me. I'm getting really that Delta Dawn. Getting that Delta Dawn voice. So there's, like, oh, you know, they've been hurt, that, you know, it's all these weird, like, rumors, like, trying to figure you out, like, what you have going on in your life, that type of weird stuff. Just just trying to figure you out, like why you dress a certain way. They're like, oh, well, they've been hurt, so they're trying to get attention from people, or they're conservative because they don't want attention from people, all this weird stuff. And it's like they're trying, yes, like they're trying to figure out like what your relationship status is, like why you dress the way you dress, you know, all this. They're trying to figure it out, but hilariously, it's because of your energy. It's not what, I mean, yeah, everything plays a role, and like hurts and stuff like that played a role. In your growth, but really what they're seeing and feeling is their energy, and that's what they're trying to figure out, like what's going on. She's 41 and her daddy still calls her baby. All the folks around town say she's crazy because she walks downtown with a suitcase in her hand. Let's get some more clarifiers on that. Yeah, they're trying to figure out if you're like single or not with that Hermit in reverse. Or like, I'm also seeing like how she's like saying goodbye, farewell, good luck. They might think that like, oh my God, really? Did it have to go this way? I just got like your ex like is going around saying, or did, or however it resonates, take it how it resonates. Going around saying like you're chasing them and you won't leave them alone. You're heartbroken. Oh God, why did it have to go this direction? All right, well, let's get some more cards. She's 41 and her daddy. Oh my God. All right, we got the Devil card. So they're saying you're obsessed. So I'm seeing 6 o'clock on this. I'm getting like people are like, and it could just be exes or people that you've left in the dust, that type of thing. Like I'm seeing that as like you leaving instead of the dude, you know what I mean? You're like, okay, good luck, like whatever. I'm so sorry about my cough. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, they may not want me to get this message out. Maybe that's why. Because I was fine until I came on. I mean, I had a little few coughs, but I was fine for the most part. So they're here, like, talking about your body. Oh, well, I didn't like them anyway because their body looked like this. Like, they're just trying to bash you in any way possible, like your physical features. Prettiest woman you ever laid eyes on, then a man of low degree stood by her side. Promise her he'd take her for his bride. So, like, they're like, oh, poor them. Like, they're so desperate. It's because they weren't attractive and they know it. And, like, weird stuff like that. Because when I saw the 6 o'clock on the clock here, I'm getting like, I don't know, when I was in high school and middle school, like that's like the roast we would have is like, if someone didn't have like boobs or a butt and they, you know, we call them like 2x4 or 6 o'clock. You know, kids are mean. So that's what I'm getting is like they were like roasting your body, like anything for whatever reason, you know, because they gotta make themselves look good. Oh, like poor them, they're crazy, they're helpless, they're walking around with a suitcase in her hand. I left, I ghosted, and they're just like can't get over me. They're so hooked. Bro, oh my God. And then we got the fucking Page of Swords in reverse. Oh, they're stalking me. They're so obsessed. We got the Hermit in reverse, the Devil upright, and the Page of Swords in reverse. They're so obsessed. They can't get over me. They don't want to let me go. Like, look, calling me from, they're like showing these like telemarketing numbers, and they're like, yeah, they're calling me from fake numbers. Look at this. How sad. Like, that's what I'm getting. They won't leave me alone. They won't do the work with this Eight of Pentacles at the bottom. Like, I'm just trying, they're like always calling me at work. They're calling my, you know, my work to see if I'm there. It's so sad. Yeah, okay. This is what that person is saying. I did not see it going this way, damn it. But here we go. Oh my God. So the Two of Cups like kind of fell like this sideways. They're like, I almost feel bad for them, like, because see, it's like, it's almost wanting to turn upright, or sideways at least. I almost feel bad for them, like, they're just gonna be alone forever because they're like so crazy. They're so obsessed, like they can't get over me, blah blah. When it's dead, with this death card, the flame is no longer lit. Okay. Delta down. Like, just rumors and like anything to make them look better, right? Oh, we did have a flipper. Oh no, we didn't. Oh my God. So they're going around. I'm seeing that they're exposing your secrets, all this weird stuff. Like, maybe you had like a fetish or something and they're going around like, oh yeah, this they did this. They're also saying like, you wanted them for money, you wanted them for their car. I'm getting that they're like going around saying like you wanted them for their like status and like their clout, and that you're clout chasing with them, and that's why you don't want to leave them alone. I am so sorry about the coughing. They probably don't want me to get this message out. That's probably why. For some reason, this needs to come out. It's super annoying. Yeah, oh my God. They're like, yeah, I walked away. I'm seeing this little pig here as, oh yeah, I walked away, and like, they were just being all greedy with me, you know? They were so weird. And like, see how like she's like just dissatisfied, and they're like, yeah, you know, I was just so sick of the abuse. I was so sick of the lying with the Seven of Swords. They're saying you were a liar, pathological liar. Especially with all these tents having hearts on it. Oh, like she just wanted to hurt me and take from me and take my money and use me while, or he, you know, whoever. I said she because I was looking at that chick, but he wanted to hurt me. He wanted to make me look bad, like. And, you know, oh my God. Oh, they just wanted me for sex with this fucking Ace of Wands. Like, they would decline my, with this Knight of Cups, they would decline my offers of romance, and they would just treat me so poorly, and they would withdraw from me. Oh my God. And we have the Magician in reverse. Oh, yeah, poor them. They're never, you know, it's like they're saying like, oh, they're probably never going to find a partner because of how crazy they are. It's always going to end like that. People are always going to leave. They're saying they left you. I'm getting most of y'all left them. This person's going around to whoever they can to be like, yeah, I just had to get out of that. It was like so abusive, and like going to any person that will listen. The person at like, say you would go to the grocery store with this person and they'd be like, yeah, we broke up and I had to leave them because they were so abusive. They're going to people at the damn grocery store. Anyone that would listen to bash like your name. It's so weird. Anyone they can go, like say you were a regular at like this restaurant and you know, you always got the Belgian waffle and like, so the waitress like knew your order and they always got the eggs and bacon or, you know, whatever. And you got cream with your coffee. You didn't, they didn't. I am so sorry about the coffee. But the waitress would be like, oh, your usual Belgian waffle, eggs and bacon, coffee, cream, you know, like they would remember. They're going there with like somebody else and being like, yeah, you know, their friend or who, their mom that just pacifies them and, you know, pops their titty out to breastfeed them, you know, anytime. Cause, oh, my poor baby. They're going to fucking this, you know, their breakfast place with their mom and like, yeah, I had to leave them because they were so abusive and every single person that they can go to, they're doing. Oh, fuck. The Six of Swords in reverse. Oh, they can't move on. I'm just taking care of myself. I just have to... I'm just working on myself. I'm just trying to heal myself from that because that was such a traumatic, abusive relationship. Oh my God. And then I'm also getting some people, some of them are saying like, oh, we're just on a break with this Three of Wands. We're just on a break because we like, so if they aren't like going around, so I'm getting, oh my God. This person is like so unaware that they're so used to like playing two sides, like they have one side with you, one side with somebody else, and they're never like the same. They have no core personality, essentially. They don't know who they are because they're like pathological liars. They're so addicted to lying. They're so obsessed with this lying that they're going around telling different stories to people. Oh, like we'll get back together. Because it's like someone like, damn, I really like them. Like, you know, they're a badass person. Like say it was like, you knew them before you got with this person, or, you know, it was like you were a friend group or something, and they know you, they're like, yeah, we're just on a break, we just had to like work some things out, and, you know, I needed space, they needed space, like, it's good, we're just on a break. But they're going around to like different people telling different stories. Oh my God, and that's the truth. With this fucking King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, that's the truth. Oh, it's not over. With the World in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. Like, they just weren't ready for romance. Like, they're like, but then other people, they're going to, like, to say that you're, like, abusive. I'm so sorry about the coughing. You're abusive. You're, obsessed, you won't leave them alone, they had to block you, you're calling them from telemarketing numbers, you know, they're like, I guarantee, they're like, you know, have those like telemarketing numbers, those scam numbers, they're saying like, yeah, look how they're just calling me from all these numbers, 1911 on the clock. It's so sad, like they just can't get over me. 4:55 on my clock. Oh shit, that's what that is. The 1911 and the 4:55, that shit's gonna catch up with them real quick. People, because they're getting so complacent, because I'm getting they're like really deep in their addictions. If they were like, I'm seeing that my ex was a pill popper and would lie to me, and I used to like snort pills and shit, so I know how to spot it. I see the behavior, and I can just see it and feel it, you know? And he tried to lie to me. Like, he had the most glossed eyes over and be like, I'm not high. What? Bitch, you can't talk to somebody that popped pills and snorted pills and did all this shit, like, and tell me that you're not. And I would just be like, okay, whatever. So, like, I'm getting that image of, like, they're falling so deep into their addictions that they're just, like, blatantly, they have, like, no idea who, they're losing track of, like, because they've just spun this web of lies so intricate, and they're, you know, they're deep in their addictions, they're high all the time, or, you know, whatever addictions they have, you know, the lying, the compulsive lying, but they're, you know, using substances, the sex addiction, whatever they're falling into, that they're just, like, blatantly lying to people, telling 2 stories to the same person. All that shit's coming up. And we have this 6 of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. What's worked for them in the past, because they were sharp. Being with you kept them sharp because they were stealing your energy. They were siphoning your energy. Mind you, this could be parent, ex, friend, whatever. All these people you walked away from, family, because they were able to stay sharp in your energy and, you know, steal your energy. And since they're not, and they're just plummeting into these addictions, they're, like, blatantly lying to people, and that shit's gonna catch up to them because they've got the 6 of Cups in reverse. It's not like the past where you got away with it anymore. That's why they didn't want me. Freaks. We have the Empress. Let me get one more on that. Oh, okay. So you kept them in line. You helped them be like, hey, remember you said this? Like, hey, remember we got to do this? You picked up the mess for them. Say, like, they were leaving the house, they were running late for work, and you would find their keys for them. You would, they didn't ask, they didn't have to say anything, you just knew. And so you helped take care of them, like, see how, like, she was missing a shoe, all this stuff, like, you just helped them. You would pick out their clothes for them, whatever. You would help them in some way. Keep it together. And their narcissistic ass didn't realize that. This also could be your mom that's going around saying that, because we have the Empress here, or you're, like, the mother of your children or father of your children. You know, take out resonates if you just need that extra clarity. But yeah, like, see how it's, like, taking care of, like, keeping things in order. But now, and, like, you, like, they didn't realize that you were, like, collaborating, teamwork with them, like, picking up these pieces, helping them stay in line. Like, hey, remember you told this person you were going to go to this party for them. We got to get a gift. Like, you help them be a functioning member of society, essentially. You help them. You were, like, oh man, this is really mean, but, like, essentially you were, like, I'm just going to say it because, like, maybe this is what you're thinking. Those, like, special needs people that, like, can kind of live by themselves, but still need, like, a caretaker, like, around. So they have to, like, live in, like, group homes or something. I'm seeing you as, like, the caretaker of that. Like, you had to still, you had to, like, pretty much, like, all right, no, I know you're a grown-ass adult, but you can't leave that on. We got to take care of this. We got to do that. We got to go do your taxes. You took care of them like that. You kept them in line. You kept them out of this confused state. And they're about to find out what all this stuff that you did. I'm also seeing, tell you how it resonates, with that, there might actually have been some, like, undiagnosed, like, mental delay with this person. I'm getting maybe, like, oh my god, I heard meth baby, fetal alcohol, like just a drop of it or something, like you know, because they look normal, they act normal for the most part, or their mother was so like just not taking care of like the kid that they never noticed, they never caught onto it, so they never got like the proper treatment, therapy, psychiatry, that type of stuff, that was never taken care of with this person. So they like missed that there's like an underlying mental delay. I'm also getting like spinal meningitis. So that might be significant to you, I don't know, but I'm getting like something to where it like constricted their like brain or something when they were born, or like to cause them to act that way, or like they got some sort of sickness that like caused some like brain damage, and all. Take it out resonance, because it might just be like the demons in them, you know, that too, but like that might, maybe those things are popping up for some reason, so someone might resonate with that. But I'm getting like this went unnoticed, and oh, I'm also getting that they were the babied child, so like the mother like over babied them and like didn't pay attention to the other kid, so they weren't able to tell, or kids I should say, or I'm also getting like step parents. So there was like a weird like obsession with the child, to where they didn't catch that there was like something off with this kid, like behavioral delays, you know, that type of thing. There was something off with you. I really feel really mean saying this, but it's coming up, so apparently you need clarity on this. Anything else before I go? I'm totally running late, but it's getting there. Ooh, oh my god, dude. So all these friends that they're like going to and playing the victim, their friends have been like taking advantage of them. The Three of Cups in reverse. All of this, like, and honestly, I'm getting like you were probably the only good-hearted person. Like, so this person like had like an inability to like see if somebody's like taking advantage of them, but they like did it to other people. But they couldn't tell, they didn't have that, like, there was some sort of mental block or something of the sort. I can't quite describe it, but I'm just feeling it, like they can't see it, but they do, you know, so they're like, maybe it's a lack of empathy or something of the sort, self-awareness, that type of thing, I don't know, but, or just the immaturity that like something, they're stuck at like a toddler age, in that category, you know. So all these friends that they're going to, like, oh yeah, like they abused me, blah blah blah, all this stuff, their friends are taking advantage of them. Their friends are, they've been like, all this stuff that they're saying that you did, they did to you, essentially, their friends have been doing them to them. So that's their karma, is like being stuck with these people that treat them, you know, I'm getting their parents like take money from them, use them like in like with emotional incest, all this stuff, like, and that I'm meaning by like the mother expecting the son to like be the man of the house, that type of thing, and like allow them to depend on them, you know, that type of thing, like emotionally, and come home and be like, oh, I had such a day, like a partner would. All this stuff is happening. While they're so hyper focused. So that might be why they're so obsessed with you and like lying and all of that, because there might actually be like a mental delay, so like brain damage, something of the sort. Maybe they had a wreck and like as a kid, or they were in an accident, or they were shook as a baby, you know, whatever. And that caused something like undiagnosed, no one caught it, because it was so hyper specific. I almost said Pacific. So this person might be, and I never say that. So this might be confirmation for you. Instead of saying specific, they say Pacific. Like they might have that, because I know people that say that stuff, like flip that. So that might be confirmation of who this person is. And so like they didn't see that. Yeah, I'm getting that's what they're like, stuck in that like toddler age, or like, so they must have had like some sickness or something that affected the brain. I'm also getting they just have like entities in them because they don't know how to protect themselves, all of that. Anyway, I must end this, but they're getting their karma because their friends have been like using them. You may have told them, be like, hey, you know, your friends don't have your best interest. They're doing this, they're doing that. Like, you were literally their caretaker. You were their caretaker. And here they are going around saying like, oh, they were abusing me, they were doing this, they were doing that. They're losing it. They are losing their damn mind. They're lost in the sauce, if you will. Getting their addictions, they're just getting lost in it, or they're just getting so high on the lying that they're just like, I'm just seeing just lost, like hurricane, messy. Their house is a mess, they stink, they're probably not bathing properly. You may have had to remind them to brush their teeth, to go to the dentist, go to the doctor, take care of them. Like, you were full-blown caretaker. I'm seeing all of that. And so they're losing it. They're completely just lost in the sauce. And it's all finna catch up to them. It's all gonna catch up to them quick. And people are gonna start stepping out of their lives, or just calling them out and be like, hey, why are you saying this? Like, it's weird. Or I'm seeing like the waitress that, you know, you frequent at the same breakfast place every day or whatever, or weekly, monthly, whatever. They're like avoiding taking that table. They go to another waitress, be like, oh my God, can you please, you're new, they don't know you, please just take this table. I'm sick of the same they're blatantly lying. It's embarrassing. Like, I see like them, like people are gonna start avoiding them. And like with the Delta Dong. Oh my God, they're talking about your genitals. How embarrassing. They're like, oh yeah, it was like this. They may be going, if you had nudes, they're probably going around showing them, be like, oh, look how gross. And their friends are being like, dude, I'd hit that. Like, what are you talking? Their friends have the hots for you. But with the Delta Dawn song, how it's saying she goes around walking around with the suitcase in her hand, and they call her crazy. This is them calling you crazy, but they're the ones looking like a full-blown crackhead. Like, they may be in like full-blown crackhead mode, like dirty sweats, vomit on their shirt, showing up at Waffle House, like they're lost in the sauce. All right, babies, I really gotta go to work. I'm late, but I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you so much, and I hope this message was helpful. Have a good one, babes. Bye.